gentlemen, our next keynote speaker session. Again, another 7-minute session. Topic, community-driven entertainment, strengthening culture and talent through innovation. Mr. Reneh Guintaos.
Hello to my fellow dignified, esteemed guests and leaders from all over the globe. I'm very honored to be part to celebrate with you this prestigious event that's going on for today. And I actually noticed that I'm the only Filipino, right? I'm the only Filipino in these four walls, but don't worry, I am representing the million of Filipinos back in Canada, alright? So, by the way, just to give you an overview regarding my background, I'm a registered nurse specialist from Canada, and at the same time, I'm a licensed show producer. And I've been doing a lot of shows already back in our community, doing galas, concerts, comedy shows, singing competitions, as much as I could possibly do for my community to improve and uplift our entertainment system in our community. So, studying here at Oxford University in the historic O'Reilly Theatre is both humbling and surreal. As someone who grew up in the Philippines speaking Tagalog, Ilonggo, Bisaya, and who still gets nervous when English grammars tries to challenge me. I never imagined I would one day speak on this stage. So if my accent becomes too strong, don't worry. It's not your audio system like this. It's just my Filipino part coming through. So I come before you today not only as a registered nurse and as a clinical educator, but as a community builder. Someone who has witnessed across continents how culture and creativity can transform lives. And I stand here with one message. Community-driven entertainment is not just performance. It is empowerment. It is identity, and it is innovation. The power of community in shaping culture does not survive by accident. It survives because people carry it through stories, traditions, and shared experiences. In every place I have lived and served, like the Philippines, Saudi Arabia, and now Canada, I have seen how music, dance, and artistic expression becomes bridges. Bridges between generations, bridges between newcomers and long-established citizens, bridges between culture that may never have met. When a community gathers to celebrate its heritage, it is not simply entertainment. It is a declaration. We are here. We belong. Our stories matter. And in a world where identities can be lost in the noise of globalization, these declarations are essential. RPG Production, when I founded this company on April 30, 2024, which is turning to be a couple of years this month, it was not about producing shows for applause. It was about producing opportunities for local talent to be seen, opportunities for cultural identity to be celebrated, opportunities for communities to feel pride in their roots while embracing innovation. Through our concerts, singing competitions, comedy shows, galas, and community events that we have witnessed in our community, young artists are discovering their voice. Immigrant communities finding confidence and connection. Audiences experiencing culture not as a distant concept, but as a living, breathing force. Innovation for us is not just technology. Innovation is creating new pathways for people to shine. And sometimes innovation means being resourceful. Like Filipinos have this saying, kung walang budget, may diskarte. In English, if there's no budget, we find a way. That's how it goes with the Filipino culture. But that is the spirit. Creativity born from community is what drives us. Why innovation matters in cultural entertainment? We live in a world where attention is fragmented, where traditions can fade if not actively nurtured. Innovation allows us to modernize cultural expression, amplify local talent through digital platforms, create inclusive spaces where diversity is celebrated, and transform entertainment into a tool for education, unity, and social impact. When creativity meets innovation, culture does not just survive, it evolves, it thrives. Every community holds hidden brilliance. Singers, dancers, storytellers, creators, waiting for a stage. But talent grows only when someone believes in it. At RTG Production Incorporated, we believe that talent is not exclusive to the privileged. Talent is not limited by age, background, or immigration status. Talent becomes powerful when the community lives in together. When we invest in local talent, we invest in the future of culture itself. So, as a global leaders, as we gather here at the Global Leaders Summit, I urge all of us to rethink how we view entertainment. It is not a luxury. It is not a side activity. It is a strategic pillar of nation building. Community-driven entertainment like strengthening cultural identity, promotes mental well-being, builds social cohesion, creates economic opportunities, and inspires the next generation of leaders and innovators. So my journey from the Philippines to Saudi Arabia to Canada has taught me that leadership is not defined by titles but by impacts. And with this, together they form a powerful force that can shape nations, uplift generations, and inspire the world. Thank you for allowing me to share this vision. Thank you for believing in the power of community. And thank you for continuing to build a world where culture and creativity are not only preserved, but celebrated, elevated, and transformed. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.